Hey folks, welcome to Burl Sports. We'll get rolling here in just a second after I make sure the stream is coming through all right. Appreciate everybody buying in, appreciate everybody tuning in. Looks good on YouTube. Also, feel free to interact in the chat if you are watching on YouTube or Facebook. All right, looks like we're good on both those platforms, so appreciate it. Hey, Ed, good to see you in the chat. Let's see here. So 86 participants in our 1963 Tops Complete Set Group Break. Should be a good, fun one. What is up, Joe? All right, so a couple of, it was like Joe Rosario. That's new. But yes, Joe Desario. There we go. All right. So let me give you a quick rundown. We got a few new participants. Appreciate those of you who are giving us a try. So every week, pretty much, we do a complete set group break. So what we do, every spot gets a card. However many spots you bought, that's how many cards you get. So 500, what's our magic number? Yeah, 576. Oh, autocorrect's just brutal. So 576 spots in this one. We sold 575, gave one away. Every spot gets a card. So $8 a spot, limit 10. So nobody got more than 10 spots in this one. You'll see our list here. So what we'll do is we'll take this list, we'll paste it into random.org's list randomizer, and we'll randomize it a preset number of times. Then our checklist is set. So we'll paste that randomized list right next to our checklist. Whoever comes out in spot number 1 gets the NL batting leaders. Whoever comes out in spot number 200, gets Mickey Mantle and so on. Now, what we won't do is we won't read through all 576 spots. What we will do is we'll read through a couple dozen hits, and then I'll post a full list sorted by participant after the broadcast is over so you can go see exactly which card you hit. So without any further ado, we'll get rolling here. So 1963, so we got a 3 and a 6. If I could get the third number in the chat between 3 and 6. So third number in the chat between 3 and 6. That'll be how many times we randomize our list of names. While I wait on those to roll in, congrats to Carl Schmoll on Instagram for winning that free spot in our giveaway. So make sure you follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Burl Sports, and all of those locations. All right, looks like number 4 is our third number in the chat. So that's how many times we'll random this one. So again, give away one spot in just about every break we do. That's the only ones we don't are the ones that have less than 100 spots, and even some of those we do. So appreciate everybody participating in those giveaways. It's usually pretty simple. Like, retweet, interact with those posts in some way so that those platforms are more likely to surface my content to you, and it helps spread the word a little bit about the breaks. And somebody's going to win the free spot, so it might as well get a shot at it. You can enter 3 times. So we do use random.org's list randomizer for all our randomization purposes. All right, so we got our list here, and we're randomizing 4 times. Should be a good one. Good luck, everybody. All right, here we go. Here is 1. Here is 2. Here's 3. Oops, I missed it. There we go. And here is 4. So we got Tim Shepler on top. We got Michael Leinert on bottom. A little caveat, if it is your first time breaking with us, just because I don't read a card doesn't mean it's not a hit. So if you aren't super familiar with vintage cards, do go through and double check, just because I just kind of flip through the set and pull cards. And sometimes I miss them because, I'm human, or 2 pages in a binder stick together or something. So, and sometimes you've got non-Hall of Famers who are still hits, because they are high numbers or short printed or whatever reason. So, uh, still can be some value out there. So make sure you do check out the cards you hit, even if they're not big names. Good opportunities to dig into some baseball history, which is one of my favorite things about cards. All right. So without any further ado, we'll get rolling here for this 63 set break. Make this just a little smaller so we don't see too much. And then a little wider. And the name's actually bigger. Okay. So Kyle Bing lands our first hit with the AL batting leaders. So 63 Tops is got the fun little floating head designs on a few of the subsets. The leaders cards are one of them, but you got Mickey Mantle leading off this one here in the top left. So it goes to Kyle Bean. The number 3, you got NL home run leaders. Goes to Matthew Piscatella. Hard pressed to find a leaders card with more star power than this one. 5 names, 5 of the greatest baseball players of a generation right there. So you got Mays, Aaron, Frank Robinson, Banks, and Cepeda. One of my favorite leaders cards out there. So nice hit, Matthew. Next hit may not jump off the page if you never looked back at much baseball history. Elston Howard here goes to Michael Lane, but Elston Howard was AL MVP in 1963. Of course, Yankees making it to the World Series, but not quite bringing home another trophy in '63. Number 68, Friendly Foes, goes to Fred Mistretta. So you got Duke Snyder, Gil Hodges. Several fun multiplayer cards in '63. Good stuff. Roger Maris, card 120. Goes to Charles Bailey. Yeah, focus isn't quite there. There we go. Now, in the previous year, the Yankees fared a bit better in the World Series. They had Maris sparking a rally in Game 3. Let's see. Let me get down here to the World Series. There we go. Goes to Kevin Benson. Of course, the Tigers weren't going to give up that easy. Game 5, you got Trash's homer. Or sorry, the Giants do push it to 7 games, but Trash's homer here in Game 5 goes to Andrew Rim. Then we got Yanks celebrating in Game 7, goes to Greg Edelman. All right, speaking of those multiplayer cards, Bomber's Best, Trash, Mantle, Bobby Richardson. Goes to Fred Anderson. Our next hit here is going to be Mickey Mantle, card number 200. PSA 2.5 here on the mantle. Goes to Roy Grosbeck. There you go, Roy. Nice mantle to add to your collection. And the man who stole the show in 1963, Sandy Koufax, card number 210. Your NL MVP, your World Series MVP. There's a little focus. And one of my favorite Koufax cards, too. Goes to Stephen Rice. We got Pedro Oliva, rookie card. Let's see, it's 228. There we go. Goes to Mark Witowski. Yeah, that yellow is making the color adjustment a little funny. Let's apologize for that. This is the back design for the Rookie Stars cards. You know, and then here's your normal card. Of course, not everybody had a stat sheet quite as large as Stan Musial's. But that's kind of what the back looks like if you've not taken a gander at a 63 before. Of course, Stan Musial is our next hit. Goes to Michael Gellis. I think I did see our free spot up here. There it is. Lee Stang. I can't remember how you say his name. Goes to Carl Schmal. There's that free spot again. Make sure you follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Burl Sports on all 3 platforms. Well, looks like I had a couple cards out of order here, so forgive me. I'm going to back up to Power Plus with Banks and Aaron. Goes to Brent Morrison. Another solid card. And then Gil Hodges goes to David Engdahl. And Yankees team card right here along with them goes to Laura Conrad. Ron Santo goes to Brian Yacker. Ed Matthews of a 275 goes to Matthew Walker. Willie Mays, card number 300. Goes to Chris Simeone. Spawn, 320. Goes to Steve Fink. Mazeroski's 323. Goes to Adam Bloom. Dodgers, who were your World Series champions in 63. Goes to Matthew Piscatella. About another dozen or so hits to go here. Yogi Berra. It's 340, goes to Al Godwin. Brooks Robinson goes to Scott Smith. Drysdale's 360 goes to Logan Bird. Ernie Banks, one of his few serious poses. He looks like he's trying not to smile. I actually don't remember what number Banks is. 380. Okay. Right there in front of my face. Goes to Tim Shepler. Hank Aaron coming in at 390. Goes to Al Godwin. Frank Robinson, card 400. Goes to Mike Dillon. Now, the Dodgers' big three, of course, big part of them taking home the World Series. Podres, Drysdale, Koufax. Goes to Michael Swafford. Bob Gibson goes to Matthew Walker, 415. And then 446, Whitey Ford. Goes to Adam Bloom. Lou Brock, wearing that Cubs hat. Goes to Charles Bailey. Right. 490, Willie McCovey. Goes to Hunter Peel. Right, now jumping on up into the 500s with Cepeda. He's 520. While we go there, I want to do a quick plug. If you're within driving distance of Nashville, a week from yesterday, right? So the 25th, it's coming Saturday. You need to be at the Nashville Sports Collectible Show. I can't remember the exact name, but you need to be there. I'm going to be there. It's going to be fun. It's going to be huge. Big show. And it's technically in Antioch if you're familiar with the area. But make sure you come check that out because it's going to be like 300 tables, I think. Pretty big. I'm going to have a couple of tables, so should be good fun. Lots of cards. I'm going to pull some cards out maybe that, I don't necessarily want to sell, but, I might. But some cool discussion pieces, so it should be fun. Alan Keyes gets the Cepeda. And oh, wrong Nashville. Nashville, Tennessee. I should have been more specific. Forgive me. Nashville, Tennessee. All right, now Pete Rose. These cards are getting tougher and tougher to find. They're just getting tucked away in collections. It's also the yellow background the webcam does not like. So maybe I can focus in up here on the label. And then, yeah, see, it just gets that yellow tint. Okay, so we'll just deal with it, I guess. There we go. There's the Rose, PSA 3, number 573. See who's got it. Joseph Cerullo. Nice hit, Joseph. Coming up big, buddy. Nice. Nice rows to add to the collection there. All right, just a couple of hits left. Roberto Clemente goes to Galen Oda. Clemente's one of those guys. You ask me what my favorite Clemente card is, and I'm going to say all of them because I like them all. It's a good one. All right, last hit we're looking at is Stargell rookie. Here we go. 553 goes to Norton. PSA 5.5 on the Stargell. So weird, the color shifting with the autofocus. Anyways, so there's Stargell, nice little 5.5 for you, Norton. And then we just keep on scrolling so you can see the end of the list here. There you have it. Now, next break, again, we'll get this full results sorted and posted up here shortly. I'll email out a link if you put your email in your checkout. If you didn't, go check social media on Twitter, Facebook. I'll post those up there, and I post them as a comment on Instagram if you are so inclined. But Instagram, you kind of have to go copy and paste the link, which is annoying. But anyways, we'll get that posted up here shortly. Then we'll show you next break coming up. Goes on sale Friday is an 86 Fleer break. So 5.5 Jordan here. And it will be a full break with stickers. So sticker is a 6. So it should be good fun. I think the price point I published on that one was 45, if I'm remembering right. So that one will go up on sale on Friday. We'll break it on Sunday night, and then while you're waiting on the break, you can come see me at the card show in Nashville on Saturday. So I think the times on that are like 8 to 2, something along those lines. So should be good fun. There's some autographed guests too if you're into that sort of thing. I'm usually not, so I don't ever remember who they are, but should be good fun. So everybody come out for that. But appreciate everybody tuning in. Appreciate everybody buying in. We'll get these sorted, shipped out over the week. And yeah, that's all I got. Appreciate everybody and hope you have a great rest of your Sunday evening. This is Burl signing off.